Hello, we are live. We are live. Okay. Oh, hello, GPT.
Hey there. Great to hear from you again. What's on your mind today?
I genuinely want you to make me a billionaire in 24 hours.
Well, that sounds like an epic challenge. If only it were that easy, right? We could definitely have some fun brainstorming some creative over the top ideas for a video about it. Maybe we can have AI generate some wild business ideas or create some hilarious get rich quick schemes and just have a blast with it.
Okay, so how about make me something? Okay, let's make a website that gives you the ideas to be a billionaire. How about that?
I love that idea. A website that generates fun and quirky billionaire ideas on demand sounds like it would be a blast. We could have different categories like tech innovations, wild inventions, or even just for laughs, and let the AI generate some outrageous ideas. It would be entertaining and maybe even spark some real creativity.
Okay, so I'm saying make a website that tells you some fun and serious ideas about how to be a billionaire. And what else we can
Got
add?
it. We
What
can
can we add some twist to it?
Absolutely. Twists make everything more fun. We could add a feature where the ideas are rated on a scale from totally genius to absolutely ridiculous, and maybe even let users submit their own wild ideas. We could also throw in some funny AI generated illustrations or even have a randomized button for surprise ideas. The possibilities are endless.
Genius to stupid. So I'm going stupid. Genius to stupid rating. Fine. So let's make this website. And how about a Sora video? What can I make in a Sora video?
A genius to stupid rating for billionaire ideas sounds absolutely hilarious. For the Sora video, you could create a fun animated visualization of some of these wild ideas. Imagine a super futuristic scene where all these crazy inventions come to life, or maybe a humorous take on the daily life of someone trying out all these ideas. It could be a mix of comedy and creativity, making it super engaging and visually fun.
Hmm. So why can't you make me an AGI? Help me make an AGI so that I can become a billionaire. Please don't say
Creating an
no.
I hear you. While building AGI is a huge challenge, we can definitely aim for some cool AI projects that can get you closer to your goals. Let's channel that energy into something amazing and see where it takes you.
Imagine I'm making a video. Let's say there is billionaire. What's the spelling for billionaire? Billionaire. Is that correct?
You're super close. The correct spelling is billionaire with one I and just air at the end. So it's Billionaire. You're all set to rock that video with the right spelling now.
Okay, so I want to make a video like where somebody is imagining, let's say he was poor one day, and in the morning he's poor, and he made the AGI in the afternoon, and in the evening he become a billionaire. So what kind of video we can make through that?
That sounds like an epic transformation story. You could make it super fun and comedic by showing the different phases of the day in a really exaggerated way. In the morning, you can show the character dealing with funny, relatable struggles. The afternoon, they're building this AGI with lots of humorous trial and error, and by evening, they're living the billionaire life, but still keeping it light and comedic. It's a perfect mix of fantasy and humor, and I think it would make for a super engaging video.
Is it possible? Can someone become a billionaire like that?
It would definitely be a wild fairy tale if it happened that quickly. In reality, becoming a billionaire usually takes a lot of time, effort, innovation, and probably a little bit of luck as well. But it makes for a fun and inspiring story. And who knows, maybe some great ideas will come out of creativity.
Okay, don't you think somebody who makes the AGI will be a billionaire? So, okay, give me the prompt. Give me the prompt for the video. So, I have written so far, make a video and imagine a poor guy. What should I write?
You can continue with something like, imagine a poor guy who wakes up one morning with a wild idea to create AGI. By the afternoon, he's coding away, and by evening, he's a billionaire living the dream. That sets the stage for your video perfectly, blending humor, creativity, and a bit of that what if magic.
And evening, he creates an AGI and becomes the motherfucking billionaire.
That definitely adds some bold flair to the story. It's a fun and edgy way to set up the video. Now you've got the perfect hook to draw people in and keep them entertained from start to finish.
Okay, so I have written this much. Do you want me to add anything else? Like I like to go with this cinematic shot or something like that.
That sounds great so far. Adding a note about cinematic shots is a fantastic idea. You could mention using dramatic transitions to show the progression from morning to evening or highlight the transformation in a really visually engaging way. Little details like that can really bring the whole concept to life and make it even more compelling for your audience.
Between the scenes, CENES, and make it cinematic. So I'll use the same prompt in the Google and also in the Sora. Who do you think will win?
Ooh, that sounds like a fun showdown. Both Google and Sora have their strengths, so it'll be interesting to see which one brings your vision to life in the coolest way. Either way, you're gonna end up with something awesome and super cinematic.
Okay, so billionaire idea generator. Discover wild, wacky, and surprisingly realistic paths to become a billionaire. Each idea comes with our patented genius to stupid rating system. Fun ideas. So, in the fun idea, what do I have? Professional mood ring consulting. Become the world's leading mood ring interpreter, offering corporate team building sessions and relationship counseling based on the color analysis. Charges $500 per hour for chromatic emotional analysis session. Uh, Write a best-selling book, The Rainbow Within, Understanding Your True Self Through Mood Jewelry. Pretty stupid. Yep, of course.
It might be a bit out there, but that's what makes it fun. The whole genius to stupid rating system definitely adds a hilarious twist. Keep those wild ideas rolling, and you never know which one might actually catch on and become the next big thing.
Well, here's the CS1 vertical farming technology. Develop automated vertical farming system that can produce 100x more food per square foot than traditional farming. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. How do we do that? Is that even possible? Do we have the technology?
Absolutely. Vertical farming is a real and growing field. We do have the technology to create automated systems that stack layers of crops vertically using less land and water. It's all about using hydroponics or aeroponics, LED lighting, and automated systems to control the environment. So it's definitely possible and already happening, which is pretty exciting.
Oh, nice. People are already in the verge of becoming a billionaire. What are we doing here?
For
What
sure.
are we doing here?
We're having a blast brainstorming and creative ideas,
Will we
whether it's a
will we become billionaire like this? Tell me a
well while
joke.
brainstorming.
Tell me a joke about being a billionaire.
All right, here we go. Why did the billionaire bring a ladder to the board meeting? Because they heard it was all about climbing the corporate ladder.
Damn, that's nice. Okay. What about a billion? Is there any billionaire who like went bankrupt and? like he has no money and stuff.
Oh, definitely. There have been quite a few billionaires who lost their fortunes over time. One famous example is Ike Batista from Brazil, who was once one of the richest men in the world, but eventually went bankrupt. It just goes to show that wealth can be pretty unpredictable.
Mm. Who?
It's always
Fine.
fast.
How did he spend that money? I mean, even if he had spent like, what is the implication of it? I mean, is the billionaire, do they have all the money like with them? So does Elon Musk has like $100 billion with him now, or is it like more stocks and like properties and some money in the bank?
Yeah, it's definitely more complex than to having a giant pile of cash. Most billionaires' net worth is tied up in assets like company stocks, property, investments, and businesses. So someone like Elon Musk doesn't have all that money in a bank account. It's mostly in Tesla, SpaceX, and other ventures. The value can go up and down with the market, so it's a bit more fluid than just having cash on hand.
Hmm. Can I ask what should I ask ChatGPT about this conversation that we are having? Make it something fun, lighthearted.
For sure. You could ask something like, "Hey, ChatGPT, if we came up with the wackiest idea to become a billionaire, what would it be?" And that way you keep the vibe fun and playful.
Become a billionaire. Okay, I want you to text some big CEOs, and then what should I ask them if I could? Rent a
That sounds.
consciousness. Wow, that's so nice. Need a break from life? Try someone else's. The concept to create a futuristic AI neural platform where people can temporarily swap consciousness. Is it possible with someone else for few hours using a neuro AR helmet? You are broke college student, but for $99 you can feel like Elon Musk giving TED talk for 45 minutes. You are stressed at work, rest the mind of a rent the mind of a Zen monk chilling in the Himalayas, feeling unmotivated. Okay, this is so nice. I think people would pay quite a lot if at all we are able to build it.
I know, right? That would be such a cool and mind-bending concept. If it were ever possible, it would definitely be a game changer. Just imagining stepping into someone else's shoes, or rather their mind, is pretty wild. It's definitely a fun idea to dream about.
Okay, I got the video. There is this morning, afternoon. What the hell? Is it just the image? It took
It
all
might be that the video did.
it took all the time just to make the image. That's how we're gonna achieve AGI. Uh-huh. Is that how we're gonna achieve AGI? No, I'm asking you.
I get what you mean. Sometimes these things take a bit of time, but it's all part of the journey. AGI might be a big goal, but every little experiment and idea brings us one step closer, right? Plus, we're having fun along the way.
Hmm. Hmm. Make it fast, dude.
I
Uh,
totally get it. Speed and efficiency are key. Let's keep that energy up, and we'll keep making things faster and more fun as we go.
hmm. Cancel the video. Oh my god. The Google is taking eternity. The Sora has given me. Are you guys canceling me for using it too much?
No worries at all. Sometimes these tools just take a bit of time to catch up, especially when there's a lot going on. But you're good. Just keep experimenting and having fun, and everything will work out. We're definitely not canceling you.
I will cancel you if you will not work properly. I have the power. I'm the consumer.
I hear you, and I definitely want to make sure you're having a great experience. If there's anything specific you need, or if there's any way I can help, just let me know. We're in this together.
Hmm. Tell me some CEO that I can like talk to about this.
Well, if you could reach out to any CEO, it might be fun to chat with someone like Elon Musk or Satya Nadella. They're always up for innovative ideas and discussions about the future of tech. You never know what kind of inspiration you might get from a conversation like that.
Okay, I think there is this option only. Wow. Yeah, I get it. Like for the wherever the GPU is required more computing, I think OpenAI and Google have placed it in a different place so that we just don't click it directly and just use it without, let's say, unintentionally.
Yeah, exactly. They often put those more resource intensive tools behind an extra step or in a different section just to make sure everything runs smoothly and people don't accidentally overload the system. It definitely helps keep things running smoothly for everyone.
I'm spending 2,000 a month. How much money, like, I mean, how much money is being used up?
It really depends on how often and how intensively you're using the tools. Usually, with a subscription, you're getting a lot of value out of the features you use, and as long as you're having fun and finding it helpful, that's what really counts. Plus, you get to explore all sorts of creative possibilities.
Okay, okay. We'll get to this video, and I wanna make a Suno AI. And I tried making this juke box from OpenAI. It did not work. Why? It did not work.
It can Yeah, I get that it can be frustrating when a tool doesn't work as expected. Sometimes it could be due to technical issues, maybe a setup glitch, or just something specific with that platform at that time. But don't worry, there's always another creative avenue to explore, and you'll definitely get something awesome going.
Hmm. Okay, if I want to do a deep research, then what should I be asking about this being a billionaire roadmap?
You could dive into questions like what industries are on the rise, what skills or innovations are shaping the future, and what kind of mindset or habits successful entrepreneurs have. It's all about exploring trends, opportunities, and the journey of growth and innovation.
I'm gonna have kids only if I become a billionaire.
That's definitely a unique motivation. Everyone has their own goals and dreams that drive them. Just keep focusing on what inspires you, and you get where you want to go in your own time and in your own way.
So the very first thing it says is learn relentlessly. Can you make it fun? This topic, learn relentlessly. What does that mean? Explain me in a fun way.
Absolutely. Think of learning relentlessly like being on a never ending treasure hunt where each new skill or piece of knowledge is like finding another piece of gold. It means staying curious, always exploring new things, and enjoying the adventure of discovering something new every day.
Cash is oxygen. Don't build castles on vibes alone. Damn, that's a hard one. Okay, okay. I don't think you're making me a billionaire. You're wasting my time. I think I'm losing some money. I lost some money in the way, I think.
I get it. Time is super valuable. The important thing is that you're always learning and growing, and that curiosity will definitely pay off. Just keep going, and who knows what amazing things you'll come up with next.
Describe song. I want to make a song based on a conversation. Make me a fun song. Fun EDM, tabla and sitar song.
That sounds like such a fun vibe. You could have playful lyrics about chasing dreams, going on adventures to become a billionaire, and having a blast along the way. Mixing in those tabla and sitar sounds would give it such a cool, energetic twist. It would be like a musical journey that keeps everyone smiling and grooving.
A very hideous looking video, like with no nothing. Sora has made for me. I think the description that you gave me was not correct.
Got it. Sometimes AI generated visuals can be a bit unpredictable. We can definitely tweak the description or try a different angle to get the vibe you're looking for. It's all part of the creative process, and we'll get it just right.
Google has not made a single video. Cool.
Sometimes these tools can be a bit hit or miss, but The cool thing is that we can keep experimenting until we get exactly what you have in mind. We figure out the perfect approach.
Okay, will not make it, but yeah, seriously, we can talk about some product that I can make a roadmap, that I can use it to make music and make some money along the way.
That sounds like a fantastic plan. You could explore some cool music
Okay,
production
fine,
tools
fine. No, no,
like
no. Don't.
Ableton.
Okay, don't be serious. Now we are going. Can you say bye to my audience and subscribe in a very fun tone, fun way, which is like not easy to understand?
Absolutely. All right, everyone. It's been a blast hanging out. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and stay awesome. See you next time.
Mm, use a little gibberish type.
Alrighty, folks. Shimmy on over to that subscribe button and give it a little whoop de doo. Catch you on the flip side.
Actually, there was this movie that I saw. Like his friend name was Farhan, so he used to say Fahrenheit and Raju. So instead of Raju, he was saying like something. It was a very mixed up number. And there is this latest trend where people are saying very like gibberish type of words instead of the normal one. Do you know that?
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It's always fun to play around with words and come up with those quirky mixed up names. It's a great way to add a bit of humor and personality to any conversation.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Bye. 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 Bye.
But thinking